Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. It's game 2 of the NLDS between the Colorado Rockies and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at 2 of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He will lead this one off today.
Colorado, first baseman Marwin Gonzalez.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike 1. And he'll step off and try and reset. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bogaerts onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A little bouncer that winds up foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2 high, 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. The 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman Brock Holt.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-1. Here it comes. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Story is there for it. He's got it 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Swing and a little blooper to center. Desmond moving forward. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Trevor Story. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Trevor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Digging in now, Ian Desmond. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. On the ground to third. Holt scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman Eric Hosmer.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, beautiful dive. He's out. And what a vital play there for a man from getting aboard. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Raimel Tapia. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Raimel Tapia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Mark Reynolds.
Designated hitter Mark
First
Reynolds.
pitch of the at-bat. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here 0-2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye look. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Iannetta.
Chris Iannetta is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Blake Swihart. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Blake Swihart.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
One gone here in the Boston third. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Here's Jackie Bradley now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Bradley Jr.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Desmond moves over. He's got it, and there are two down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Holt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Gonzalez.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Right fielder.
Now a throw over. Runners back. David Dahl will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley makes the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Bogaerts.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Another 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Dahl going back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's Mookie Betts. He popped out in his first trip. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that digging in for his second at bat, Ian Desmond comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ian Desmond.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. The pitch. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is flared out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now batting, Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Benintendi moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Andrew.
Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Sent on the ground out to second. Story brings it in, and he's set down 1 away. Digging in, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Story scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now
Here's the
batting,
Panda now, Pablo
designated hitter,
Sandoval. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Dahl will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta.
Leading
Comes
off for the
into this
Rockies,
at bat 0 for 1 in the
catcher,
ball game.
Number 8, Chris Iannetta.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
First baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez
Marwin
now. He's singled in
Gonzalez.
2 trips to the plate thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. 2 gone. And that will bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, number 20.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Dahl is on his way home. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Arenado rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires. full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And the tag, he will be out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Red Sox, number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Bradley
Swing and a
Jr.
liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped foul wide of first. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A wave and a miss.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. The tag, and he is out. Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Ian Desmond.
There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Riding in once again, Raimel Tapia. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Fouled back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Holt takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Ready for another chance? Chris Iannetta. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a liner. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
First baseman Eric Hosmer.
Bounce towards the mound. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Story backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Benintendi.
And the changeup is way low that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Fernando Abad has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 58.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in once again, David Dahl. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hit.
And the catcher grabs it to retire. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Blake Swihart.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So striding in, Pablo Sandoval. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Now the rare 2-0 pitch to Sandoval. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Story picks it up. Throw on the first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Joe Kelly enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Holt. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 3.
Standing in, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose That big fastball from this reliever, it's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
1 out, nobody on. But taken in over at first for the 2nd out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Ian Desmond. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Betts is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Bottom of the ninth for the Red Sox.
Here's the first pitch.
Baseman, number 12.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. Dustin Pedroia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And this one's in the dirt. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit. The first baseman, Eric. Hosmer is in.
Number 35.
Jake McGee comes on here looking to get the...
Your attention, please.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now
action in the bullpen. And as their closer starts to get loose out there. Holland.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies.
Here's the first pitch. Mookie Betts stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. And a fly ball. And this should do it. Bregman into shallow left. And the Rockies have more baseball to play. They're headed to the National League Championship Series. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching.